The gap between a surging stock market and an empty wallet is often revealed at the dinner table, where families are forced to measure survival in portion sacrifices and unpaid bills, while economic headlines celebrate rising markets and corporate profits. Everyday people continue struggling beneath the weight of increasing housing costs, groceries, healthcare, and energy prices. For many households, financial pressure grows louder with every receipt, creating a reality where prosperity exists on television screens but feels absent inside ordinary homes. Why do you hate me like I'm your burden, when both of us were wounded by a system that never wanted us to rise beyond the limits created for us? We were taught to dream with empty pockets, to survive in cities where hope is rented by the hour. And every closed door, the monsters that struggle was inherited long before we arrived here.
Yet somehow, when the pressure breaks us apart, you look at me and if I design the chains that keep us from climbing to the top.
They say the grass is growing on the other side, but nobody tells you how often that grass is watered with sacrifice.
Loneliness,
in silent pain,
people leave home,
chasing opportunities across state lines, believing another city will heal with poverty and disappointment destroy. But
illusion lives everywhere,
hiding behind bright lights and luxury apartments in New York, alongside promises that vanish when the rent is due.
You and I lost faith in the same government,
the same economic system that rewards
greed, while hungry mouths wander the streets searching for dignity. Every headline speaks of global conflict, inflation, and broken leadership, while ordinary people are forced to carry the weight of decisions they never made.
The rich call it policy,
but the poor call it survival.
Still,
I do not hate you for becoming tired.
I understand what exhaustion looks like when dreams begin to feel expensive. I know how frustration turns into anger when every effort feels invisible. But do not turn your disappointment into a weapon against me, because I have been fighting the same storm beside you. We are in the same boat, crossing the Atlantic Ocean, chasing opportunities that always seem one step ahead of us.
Some nights the waves feel endless, and the future disappears in the dark water. But even then we continue moving, because stopping wouldn't mean surrendering to everything designed to break us.
Survival itself becomes an act of rebellion. The world teaches us to compete instead of unite.
It teaches neighbors to distrust one another, while corporations profit from division.
They are distracted by status,
race, politics,
and fear, so we never recognize how much power ordinary people could hold if they stood together.
One love, one people.
Yet society profits more from separation and solidarity. Imagination is one of the few freedoms they cannot fully control.
Even in chaos,
beauty survives through human resilience, through art, music, and voices that refuse to remain silent. A beautiful day can still exist in the middle of uncertainty, when people choose compassion over cruelty.
Sometimes hope begins with nothing more than refusing to let darkness define the future.
I know life is unfair.
Some children are born into war,
while others inherit comfort without struggle.
Some people work endlessly and remain trapped,
while others rise
through privilege alone.
But instead it should not convince us to destroy one another.
The downfall of the system
was never created by the broken hearts trying to survive inside it.
Every eye hole feels the pressure differently,
but the anxiety is shared.
Parents get meals
so the children can eat.
Young people bury their ambitions beneath bills and debt.
Entire communities become reflections of economic failure,
where abandoned streets still abandoned promises.
Yet politicians continue speaking polished words, while voting lives quietly collapse.
Do not give up the fight,
because the fight is larger than either of us.
History has always challenged through people who refuse to accept suffering as normal.
Even when progress moves slowly,
resistance still matters.
Every act of kindness,
every voice raised against injustice,
and never refusal to surrender becomes proof that humanity still exists beneath the ruins. Maybe we were now meant to carry this weight alone.
Maybe the end
is not blaming each other, but recognizing that pain has made us defensive, fearful, and shy.
Healing cannot happen while we keep turning our frustration teamwork.
We need understanding more than judgment,
and unity more than pride.
A break can see me struggling to style. You
do not treat me like your enemy.
I am another soul trying to survive, collapsing real, or searching for meaning in the middle of uncertainty. And even though the system keeps failing us,
I still believe people
can rise above it together.
Right through